What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome to another edition of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. I'm your host, the most professional wrestler, TNA megastar, and Scottie Pippen of wrestling figure collecting, Brian Myers. What's up?
And I am your host, the indie god, the deathmatch king. I'm in Brian's toy room.
Real
Getting real
cozy.
close.
Yeah,
Getting real close here.
Quad grab right there.
Yeah.
See it.
If I took Blue Chew, Brian would feel it.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm also here producing the show. Smart Mark Sterling Esquire, the most
Mark
famous
was just thinking
professional
about your boner,
wrestling
so
lawyer.
Get
Yes.
words out.
And this show is brought to you by our good friends Ringside Collectibles. Use code MAJOR to save 10%.
I'm
Brooke,
here
what are
on
you doing
Long
in New York?
Island this week. I'm here on Long Island. We're filming.
We
filmed Big Rubber Guys commercial. Mark, you were there. Live 18. We were going to film it at the Major House.
I forget exactly what it was where I was like, guys, this is a terrible idea.
Well, I kept saying like this. I can't. This doesn't look good. And then you said, "Why don't we just hire Giancarlo?" I'm like, it's a genius idea. I didn't, predict how expensive Giancarlo would be. But then he showed up today with a second. He showed up with multiple cameras, lighting. I'm like, oh, I understand.
I mean, not even close to what we were going to do originally. So well worth it. Much better to do it professionally and correctly, because the amount of eyes that we hope get seen on this thing,
Yeah,
it's going to be worth it. So.
and
Actually,
I don't want to.
that's what it was. You told me where it was going, possibly, and I was like, "Wait a minute, we're shooting this with a phone in the other room." What
No, we had
doing?
J. George's camera that he might have done in slow motion.
Yes, exactly.
Permanently in slow motion, J. George camera.
Yeah.
But I will say this: I don't want to spoil the commercial, but we each took one bump that I tried to get out of, even though I wrote the script. I then tried to get out of it.
Pivotal for the script. How'd it happen?
Most painful radio silence I ever hit in my life. I think I retore my bicep. I'm not
It
kidding.
was zero fun to give and or take both moves.
Unbelievable.
And we were able to do it in one take, though. We were begging, and at least we did that.
But like I was saying, here on Long Island, I thought I was going to stop by ringside, but the commercial took so damn long. So I have no ringside purchases. So John, just send me something, pal.
Yeah.
Just send me something.
We could just FaceTime. He's sitting there. He hangs out the office all night.
Man, I don't
well,
have anything from ringside either.
That's all right. In the next
Got a
couple
couple
weeks, we
good
will.
things though.
Follow us on X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, Major WF Pod. Subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcasts and leave a review, not just any review, but a major review. If we read it on air, you'll get a prize. This one comes from @TwiceTheGee. I don't know how you could be a wrestling fan and not listen to this podcast. Well, I agree, pal.
It's nice.
There are so many great things about this pod, from talking wrestling figs to the wrestling business. There's never a dull moment when you have Matt, Brian, and Mark together. You can learn things you never knew you needed to know, such as using black gloves to fill up your own fig fed. Love this podcast. Great dudes, and I'll always be a supporter. Well, Chris, thank you so much. What a great review. A prize is coming your way. And speaking of prizes, every week, courtesy of Ringside Collectibles, we have a prize. All you got to do is find the pin post on X, repost to be eligible. Last week, it was Cody Rhodes, an elite best of Cody Rhodes. The winner of that is @Reggie0785. You win. And this week, get this, guys. The prize,
What is it? Lay it on me.
acclaimed Ringside
What?
exclusive 3-pack.
I don't even have that yet.
That's kind of crazy. Okay.
All three.
Some goddamn repost. I didn't even say retweet there. I said repost
Coming your way.
on X.
That's right, baby. MajorMarks.com, Patreon.com/MajorWPod, the subscription service, the fan club, the family, the community. Guys, you can get this podcast early and ad-free, access to the Facebook group. If you're in the Hard Foundation up, you get a card. And guys, it's the next series of cards this February. We picked out our first card.
Don't
I
say
think
it.
you guys, of course not, but I think you guys are really going to
Don't
enjoy
say
it.
Because I haven't gotten permission yet.
From who?
The person.
I have. It's
Oh,
fine.
you did? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then you can say it if you want.
We're in a little group chat ski.
It's all good. It's all good.
good,
So sign up to get the card. Also, guys, Ultimate Tier, you get to be in the podcast live with us. Take a shot at PBR each and every week. So much cool stuff, guys. We give away a prize every single week to a brand new subscriber, an old subscriber. Who do we got, Mark?
This week, first time in the line, Brian Wick.
And say me. I got real excited for a second.
Classic superstar Christopher Lear. By the way, just mentioning it here, we haven't said it in a long time. If you win that, guys, no need to reach out, no need to do anything. When it comes, it comes.
When it comes, it comes. But yeah, so much stuff over on MajorMarks.com. All the bonus pods. This month, we had our Clerks. We all watched it. We reviewed it. We talked about all the figures. And also next week, we're recording.
J. George said tonight that he really enjoyed the episode.
He did say that.
He did say that.
We have the Elimination Chamber, the first ever one, Madison Square Garden, 2002?
2002. Survivor Series.
We're gonna do the watch along again, guys, to Elimination Chamber 2002.
And also, guys, boozing with the toys. We have a date for you, Mark. Can you give us that date?
What is it?
It's a Valentine's Day hangover.
The 15th.
February 15th.
15th.
Celebrate your post-Valentine's Day by drinking some major PBR with the boys. Listen, I don't think anything's going to top the one we did in January at the Major House, but
I mean, that was the real deal.
All I know is Chelsea's out of town, so maybe I'll pop open some always red wine. You know what I'm saying?
Cheap plug, but okay.
And then we got Figure Today segment with D Freedom, Let Him Breathe with myself, Silver Lining with you, the Captain's Log with Joe Shoes. Oh baby, he's happy hour. What's on the Captain's Log? What's he's happy hour this month?
He posted it. I saw it.
What is it?
Is it Swaggle?
Oh, that's right.
It's Swaggle, right?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You guys gonna see Swaggle this weekend to see at Toy Hall?
He had a previous commitment. He was on my original.
Ask him why he blocked me on X.
Doesn't like you, man.
Is that public to the Major Pod fans yet?
I think it is.
Yeah, we say it all the time now.
Guys, we really don't know what's going on there.
He's a little pussy.
He wants you to come in for ACW Wisconsin, but lower your rate.
Lower? I did a fucking hot dog and a handshake for him last time. What? Am I gonna? What? Not gonna get a handshake or a hot dog?
Yeah.
I was putting
Come
away
on.
stuff from the Major crate today, and I looked at the shirt, and I'm like, well, Swaggle's on the shirt with Matt, but they don't even talk. What's going
Well, I
on?
got him a payday for that fucking shirt, pal. Jesus Christ. I just got a text from Damian Sandow.
Really?
Talking about random.
Yeah. Can
Anyway.
imagine what that is.
Yeah, I don't want to read it on air because you'll see by my face.
Yeah.
All right. So, anything else for Patreon, Mark?
No, I think you got it. We're
right.
killing it over there.
Follow up, guys, this week.
Guys, wait. You know what's new for Patreon?
What's that?
Now, when you're in the live chat, I can see the comments.
Bro.
And I'm sure, well, the Major Marks have been doing this for almost a year, probably think I've just ignore everything they say. But Mark told me I couldn't see him because I wasn't logged in.
Yeah.
I'm here with Brian right now if you're watching, right? Or you're listening. And he's like, it's full screen. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I always watch it like this. I'm like, you don't.
Mike Small just told me he loved the Clerks app. Thanks,
I know.
Mike Small.
See, I'm like, you don't read the comments. He's like, what? I'm like,
I just think I'm such a dick that I just ignore these things. I've never seen them before.
That's the whole point of the live shows. You read the feedback and you interact.
But Mark said I wasn't able to see him. So
I didn't know he could.
looked.
I've never not logged in.
But like
You know what I mean?
Patrick can see Chris's, you know what I'm saying? It's a chat, you know? Anyway, we got to fix. So now Brian knows. He was today years old.
What's up, Marky Mark?
All right, guys, follow up. This week I had one of the most, I know it's not a word, but I'm saying it anyway, funnest matches of my life.
Funnest.
Los Angeles, GCW, Matt Cardona versus Nick Nemeth. Watching on Fight TV, it was so much fun. We were first match, crowd was hot, run-in city. Jay George, I flew in Jay George to document it because I knew like this match was going to be special. I knew there'd be so much footage and so many clips, and I didn't want to just rip footage from Fight TV. You know what I'm saying? So I had Jay
Where
George
was it
come
again?
in. The famous Ukrainian Cultural Center
Yes.
in L.A.
With no locker room.
It's an alley, right? But because now I don't have confirmation of this, but my belief is because Ziggler was there and Brett wanted to impress him, he put up tarp so the fans couldn't see through the chain link fence. He put up
I
these
thought you put
tents,
so you
that
don't get
tarp on.
heckled and
porta potties,
heckled and bullied
sinks.
while you put your gear on. That's great.
It was unbelievable. Unfortunately, I lost, and I'll describe why I lost later. But then yesterday, Phoenix, first time ever for GCW. I took a red eye right here, and we just filmed a great major Bendy's Big Rubber Guy commercial. I think you guys are really, really, really going to enjoy it. I hope you guys love it.
And I'm still just shaking with nerves from the big booking I had this weekend. Fandango Championship Wrestling in Portland, Maine.
You
Holy
flew up
cow.
there. I forgot. You
I flew there.
Damn.
I contemplated driving home with Dreamer, but then I was like, oh no. I just
So JFK to the Portland airport.
LaGuardia to Portland. It's not even an hour.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But it's a long ass drive, man. I did the drive to Maine a million
It's
times.
5.5 or something like that. I thought about it.
Bull fucking shit. Sorry.
No way.
But yeah, it says 5.5. It's always
Traffic.
8.
Yeah.
New York to Maine is terrible.
I opted out of it. It was nice. Fandango had a nice little after party at his place, thanking everybody.
I declined that booking. Have we ever talked about that publicly?
Yes. I don't know if we talked about it
Charity
publicly.
went to charity, a fundraiser too, by the way.
I didn't know that part. That wasn't presented to me like that when I turned it down.
Real
I don't-
do we just to put more perspective on it? It's in a hockey arena. There's 3 matches post hockey game. You're in a hockey arena with the boards and the glass, and the fans are so far away. So we're just talking to each other, laughing. It's an 8-man tag.
Did they just set up the ring after the game?
Yeah, they had a bang. It's a pony ring.
Oh, my
It
God.
was ridiculous. It was too.
How
like
many
I said,
matches?
3 matches post.
And
You couldn't even sell
post-hockey
merch,
game.
though. You couldn't even sell
Larry
merch.
Huntley was there.
Yeah, all the New England legends came out in that. Palmer Cannon showed up. Said hi.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very
So,
cool.
it was a very cool event. It was fun. But like I said, we were just ball busting. Like Dango and Heath were running like a running spot opening thing, and I think Dango didn't like how low Heath got to go under his leapfrog. He goes, God damn it, Heath! Like it just popped everyone on the apron. Like it's ridiculous. Like it's that kind of match, you know?
Damn.
Was the crowd into it?
Yeah, for enough. I mean, for what it was.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed it. Not sorry.
You had mentioned that I could have filled in for the
I
guy
didn't
who-
know, yeah, because Connor from the Ascension was supposed to be on my heel team, and I didn't know he pulled off last second. So, is AC from Maine?
Yes, he's the
Okay, so
he's the
Dango
main
replaced
guy.
him with-
He's the guy in Maine.
I guess, yeah. So he plays with AC, and AC did take like an epic bump into the boards. It's on.
Jesus.
They just showed it to me. It's pretty wild. So it was cool.
I don't know if I probably wouldn't have made it because I used to say it's insane that Broski doesn't know where he's going until he's there or whatever.
And now you're that person.
This is one of the weekends where I was like, this was Edinburgh, Texas, on the border. It's literally almost the southernmost point in America. Like it was the bottom of Texas. It took so fucking long to get there. There was no travel issues, but god damn it, man, the plane ride from from Dallas to this place was like 2.5 hours in
Whoa,
the same
really?
state.
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
Yeah, that's crazy. Actually,
It was nuts. But I didn't get home until like 4:30.
Jesus.
how far are you from Portland?
3 hours maybe. But I did
Okay.
land in Boston, so I landed in Boston at 1. So maybe I could have made it.
Definitely.
All right, more follow-up. Guys, I want you to check out Threads with Mackenzie Mitchell, her new YouTube show. I am the first guest. I think it's a great idea. She goes and she interviews people about their famous ring gear. So we all love ring gear, toyetic, stuff like that. So it's on
Yeah.
YouTube. I go through some of the most toyetic gear that I have, the most historic gear I have. So I think she should come to New York and interview Mr. Bare Minimum himself.
I was gonna say I'm looking forward to the full bodysuit Mark Sterling episode. But okay.
That's a great great little story to that.
Unbelievable. All right, so some sad news. Last week we put over hard our new Super 7s. We're like, go to Ringside Collectibles, get it. There's a delay until April. Apparently they did not get these into production before Chinese New Year started. So I figured we'd be transparent with you guys. There's a delay. But,
You ordered them from Ringside.
well, from anywhere. If you order from Ringside,
anywhere, it doesn't
Entertainment
matter.
Earth, Ringside,
But
Damn.
Super 7.
as of this recording, the Matt Cardona sold out the pre-order,
Yeah.
which
So-
I want to see where mine's at. Well, you guys,
I don't know how many Ringside ordered.
not a lot.
Not a lot.
I'm pretty sure.
A lot of people, Ringside included, kind of like, ooh, $75.
Yeah.
Because Ringside gets a little deal, but they're
It's
like,
a
well,
scary price.
right.
point.
And I get it.
We've discussed that many times. Not a
Yeah.
You know,
So that, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I figured we got to let you guys know. Some good news. Major Mark, Drew Stevens, he brought the original Major Buddies to SmackDown, and they were on screen like all night. In
I
fact,
couldn't believe how much my phone
look at him right there.
With the hi mom thing.
Yeah.
I'm watching Raw right now in Brian's toy room. They just showed like this Bailey like clip, and she's doing this like this emotional promo on SmackDown, and there's Matt and Brian behind her.
Dude, my phone blew up over this, which I totally appreciate. So thank you very much.
What's so wild to me is like Like even like Bobby Roode texted me about this. How does he know that's me and you?
Bobby Roode likes to play. It's like he's the coolest cat in
Yeah.
the land, and that like showed his cards a little bit. I'm like, you showed your mark card a little
Like,
bit.
how do you know
How'd
that
you know that was us?
the guy in the purple $1 million man suit is me?
Yeah, like we caught you.
We caught you.
By the way, guys, 9 Brian's left on ringside. I would jump
Oh,
ASAP.
You should get those.
I got a lot coming from Super 7.
So last week we were talking about the Dudley's Foco bobbleheads, and we said, look, oh, here we go. Here comes the Dudley Boy merch. Well, Chalkline just showed off. Look at this. The Dudleyville 3D
Here we
shirt.
go.
Normally we don't talk about Chalkline stuff, but I wanted to say this for a couple of reasons. One, you know those Dudley Boy figures are around the corner, and two, this was on one of the, I think it's like the Bubba like draft figure, right?
Yeah, right.
So there's a toy of this. So I figure it's toyetic. We got to talk
cool.
about it, but it's only a matter of time before we see some Dudley's figures.
I just want to just do a what's up when I see that, man.
I'm very, very interested to see what Dudleys we get first. Not only what style of attire, but what style figure. Is it going to be retros? Is it going to be superstars? Is it going to be elites? Basics?
Give me some elites, bro. Come on.
Oh,
let's
come
go.
on.
Yeah.
But if it was
Well,
up
I
to
could see
you.
like a simple battle pack too. I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
If it was up to you, what attire first?
Like Attitude Era camo Dudleys, I guess, right?
Like Rulers of the Ring style?
Yes, yeah, right there, bang.
I agree. And I wanted to thank everyone who ordered the Major Bendies, the Mark Marrow, the Butterbean, the Nick Nemeth, and Jay and Silent Bob. This is the last day. Well, unless you're in the live
We're
chat.
in this live chat getting this
Yeah.
warning right now.
Yeah, that's it. So we appreciate it. And the pre-order is the order. That's how we do things. It was Mark Marrow, Butterbean, Nick Nemeth, Jay and Silent Bob. They were available for 3 weeks. It's over. Listen, you can get them on the secondary market, but we're not going to be stocking them. We're changing our business model. So I know it's going to take a while for people to get used to that.
Speaking of secondary market,
Let's talk about the Big Rubber Guys
Holy
secondary market.
moly, guys.
Flair's been hitting. Sergeant Slaughter's been hitting. Genetti's been hitting. They've been going for over $200 on eBay.
yeah. Which means I've been selling for way too cheap in my whatnots, but that's a whole nother topic.
So, guys, we really appreciate that.
FOMO is real.
FOMO is real. And, the Matt and Brian were good. The Demolition were better. These are better than that. And I promise you guys, Macho and Andre are better than those. And Bulldogs are better than them. And then the Hacksaw and the Magnum are even better than them. We're getting better and better whole month.
And I'm going to plug this now and at the end of the show this weekend. Toy. Hi. Ho.
whoa, toy.
No,
Ooh.
Hoo.
Oh, you can't do it anymore, dude.
Yeah, my voice is too shallow.
Holy
But
crap, that is terrible.
there'll be some dead stock, mint on card, Big Rubber Guys for sale at the Big Rubber Guy Major Bendy's booth at Toy Hio.
Yeah, so all month long, Magnum TA, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and the USA Face Paint, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, MajorBendies.com. I'm going to say it one last time. The pre-order is the order. We're not ordering more. This is it. Could you get them later from eBay or through Ringside? Sure. But if you want them from us for the cheapest price possible, get them now, MajorBendies.com. That's all I've got for follow-up, guys. You guys got anything?
Well, Thomas Kelly is challenging Mark on a woo since he just made fun of my toy.
No, I don't mean his toy. He was terrible. I mean it's really unfortunate that he can't do it anymore. It was
One day
epic.
when I Brian Pillman myself, I'll get it. But
All right. Well, up next is the news.
Oh shit! It is here. It is real. Oh baby! Look at this hot son of a bitch.
what do you think?
It's beautiful. That's what I was thinking. I'm happy to see it. Hell yeah!
God damn it, Heath.
Heath, look at that with that interstate title. The Heath Major Bendy. If you ordered it, they are now finally shipping, and they will not be on MajorBendies.com, guys. The pre-order was the order. So Heath, who else is in that set? It's Ponderosa. It's Conan and Chavo
Guerrero Jr.
So shipping very, very soon, if not already. So I would say get them now, but they're gone, pal.
Shipping this week to the pre-orders, though.
All right, guys. Well, up next is the news, and the news is brought to you by Pabst Blue Ribbon.
The Major Pod Network has partnered with our favorite adult beverage, Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Everybody needs some liquid courage to make their own weekly purchases. Scratch that figure itch and scratch that PBR itch.
If you're listening to this, you're already a major mark. Now it's time to become a major PBR mark.
Use hashtag MajorPBR and post your pictures and videos of you major marking out with some Pabst.
Pabst Blue Ribbon and the Major Pod Network, the tag team champions of the world.
Of the world.
Major PBR. Forever. All right, guys. Use the hashtag MajorPBR every single week. Use that hashtag. If we choose your picture or video and talk about it on the pod, you will get a Major PBR magnet. The winner this week is at Fro Spice. He posted a picture of me and Brian Major Bendies with the Matt, Brian, Swoggle, and Mark pillowcase with a PBR in there. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Nice.
Little collection there. But guys, listen, we love PBR, and I thought that PBR could be used as a weapon in my match this week at GCW.
Holy dangerous.
Mark, can we roll the footage for the people watching
We have
at home?
footage of this?
Step back out. And getting right in the face of
She grabbed his nipples?
there in the front
That's Nick Nemba's dad drinking a PBR. Steph steals it. A bottle, not a can, by the way. I'm holding up a limp. First time he's limp in his life.
Yeah, finally. Finally, Nemeth's gone limp.
As Cardona holding Nemeth.
Limping bottle over the head.
Good God.
Shatters. Super kick. Honky tonk man bump.
Yeah.
And here comes the knick-knack. Oh!
The knick-knack.
1, 2, 3. Unbelievable. The place goes wild.
You lost?
Mark, you can end it because there's another video. I don't know if you can hear it. Oh, this is the J. George footage. The ECW fan cam. Grabbing the nipple. Taking that PBR. Look at that. I can't wait to see this J. George fan footage. Holding up that.
Nemeth's gone limp. Nemeth's gone limp.
Is it that Limp Biscuit? Oh, shattered that PBR bottle over my head. Here we go. Super kick.
F with the bump.
Yeah, well, that was a
Can
beautiful
we get a
bump.
back bump
The
skin?
knick-knack. By the way, wearing a throwback to my Battle Pack 2-pack. Brian thought it was the exact gear. It's not. It's redone.
No, I knew that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, it's redone.
Chris Grocock cannot believe that bottle spot backfired.
I've never even crossed my mind that could happen to you.
Well, earlier in the night, first of all, Ziggler was Nemeth, I'm sorry, was totally thrown off that there were fucking doors instead of tables. But he was setting up a door.
What an amateur.
Luckily, I'm always ready. I'm always ready pre-workout with me. I threw it in his face, and then Steph came in, big gore through the door, but 1-2 kick out. Couldn't believe it. Then Ryan Nemeth comes out. Everyone was trying to steal my buzz. It was unbelievable. But yeah, PBR. We love PBR. I hope they don't pull the sponsorship.
The whole Nemeth family probably went to Hooters after, just laughing at your expense.
Drinking some PBRs.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that PBR doesn't pull the sponsorship because,
You broke their product live.
Exactly. The glass is not durable. The PBR glass is not durable.
Drink responsibly. Don't hit your friends over there with the bottles. Okay?
That's right. All right. Not a big news week this week, but we'll still report Amazing Red Micro Brawler House of Glory
I was
exclusive.
shocked that it had a little hog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
ShopHog.net. Amazing Red, only 500. Shipping 2024. I dig it.
It's cool as hell, yeah.
I like it.
Red hasn't had like a merch product in like a long time.
He had a
TNA
Jax,
figure,
right?
Yeah.
Back in
Got
the
the
day.
same height as Hogan, but that's a whole other topic.
For you Funko fans out there, the Big Red Machine Kane with a Hall of Fame little Funko bobblehead.
What the heck?
This is what kind of era? It was his 05 Kane?
Is this going to be a like continuing thing? Like
Yes, I believe this is
Hall of Fame?
GameStop exclusives. There was an Ultimate Warrior, Kane. I believe these are GameStop exclusives. Maybe I'm incorrect, but I think they are. Looks cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Like I would want a Kane signed for my Funko collection, but not in that package. You know?
I guess.
You know what I'm saying? And
Because
then
it's always a white box. And
Right.
The black box is a little
It's a little weird.
Throws you off a little bit.
Also, this is interesting. Mitch showed off his Coco Beware. I like it a lot.
It's cool.
This is.
I saw Coco was sick of Mitch after one meeting.
I mean, that's all it takes.
I know we have many phone calls about this thing we're about to look
Now,
at.
you know what? I'd rather talk to you on the phone. I don't want to meet you in person.
It's the nose. People don't like the nose. That's it.
Nose? Oh, my God.
Oh, but here we have, and we've been waiting a long time. The fans.
Well, let's see it. Come on. We're wasting time. Let's see it. Everything's so heavy. Ugh. What's in here, legs? Oh, well, what am I hugging you for? Can I have my own bird?
Soon.
He won't even let me have this one.
You wouldn't even let him have it.
Oh, God.
But guys, this is the Coco that we really should have got in the Hasbro collection because, you know, that other Coco is based off what, 88, 89?
Yeah, it's way out there. 90. I guess he wrestles Martel at WrestleMania 6 and that. He's still that.
Yes, but by the time it comes out, it's like, what are we
I'm
doing?
sure it
here?
was just designed and they just
Sure,
kept it out,
absolutely, absolutely. But this is a great idea, and like, there's so many of these where I'm like, damn it, how come Mitch saw this before Zombie? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I will be supporting this 100%.
Bird,
we have some-
bird, do bird, bird.
Oh,
Everybody get down.
Sing the bird dance? Oh, no.
Holy, you guys got to watch this on YouTube to see Mitch fucking dance.
Please, no.
We got some Power Town updates. Kamala. Oh, okay. We're going with Duggan. We're going with Duggan first. Duggan the Remco. I absolutely love it. I think the face, it's very cartoony, but it's clearly
I
Duggan.
like that it's not a WWF
I love
portrayal
it.
of him. Yeah.
It's like LJN Duggan.
Or it could be like a mid-south.
Yeah, so we have the final lineup. It's all come together. We got Magnum TA. Is that Tully?
With Tully. Yes,
With Tully.
The famous I Quit match.
Yes. Missing Link, Bobo Brazil, Tito Santana, Arriba, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and Nick Bockwinkel. So I'm very excited for these. I assume Magnum and Tully's a 2-pack. The other are solo, and that completes it, right? That's it.
I believe so, which I think the pre-order is coming pretty soon, too, by the way.
Well, we cannot wait for these. These look really, really great. I mean, these are what started everything. All these, you know, the major pod figures that we've done, the Asylum figures, the Super Subs figures, they're all based off these Remcos, and now Remco is back. So I'm very, very excited about that.
I just like, and this isn't a shot, it's just an observation. I like that these are all 80s guys as 80s figures, where like the superstars are like 80s figures as 90s guys. You know what I mean by that?
Yeah, I don't mind it.
I'm just saying I think it's a little more charming in my opinion because it's more
for sure,
authentic. I don't know.
So there was also some images of look at these shots of Wahoo, McDaniel, and Kamala. So I guess Steve did a interview,
A Zoom interview, and he flashed these on his phone.
It's very smart, but come on, Steve.
What
Kamala
happens on
looks
the internet
great.
stays on the internet.
Kamala looks great. Wahoo looks great. So I'm going to read off D Freedom's notes here. Steve showed them on his phone. Said soft goods for the Remco Powertown All-Star Wrestlers line will be shown in future posts. Said the Remco Powertown All-Stars Wrestlers line will include championship title belt accessories. Said the TNA lineup will be announced next week. That's big. Brian shared it with me, so I already know. Said each Remco Powertown All-Star Wrestlers, Powertown Ultras, and TNA Wave will feature a Diamond Collection figure. That's cool to me. So
That's like that they're going to be a subset. The diamonds are always going to be a subset.
are we getting a Matt and Brian Diamond?
We can start pushing for it, I'll tell you that.
Teased that the 4 Horsemen are signed. Said the Cardona and Myers 2-pack will be shipping sometime late spring, so possibly arriving late May or June. Said championship title packs will be available in the future. TA teased that Lucha Libre figures will be available in the future. Listen, I love Powertown. I just need something else in my hands.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. I'm trying. Well, Series 1 was exactly a year ago, the debacle. So.
Yeah. So
But then they made it right in, the spring or whatever.
yeah, so just give me something in my
All
hands.
right, we're getting close.
Bleacher Creatures showed off some new Hulk Hogan, Roman Reigns, John Cena, Cody in the suit, Rollins, and the Warrior. I thought was interesting because it's like
88.
like IC, not even like I guess it's IC title, but maybe pre-IC title Warrior.
Yeah, right. I actually like it. It's a cool looking art piece.
I think they all look great. I
I'm
just
actually popping that Cody's in the suit.
the suit. I just don't like these bleacher creatures, how they have like the black outline. I just can't get behind that.
Yeah, they're just not the same as what we grew up with. But I think that's a because we're 40 problem.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, if we can figure out how to do it, I'm sure they can.
Right, but they're not even trying. I don't think this is just what they're doing.
Well, this is obviously this is easier and cheaper for sure. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
So I don't have.
And the titles. Huh?
Oh, the titles. These are more like, I guess, pillows. I guess, right?
Yeah, that's a cool idea.
Yeah. So I don't have any other news. Do you, Brian?
I do not.
Oh, well, we got a Foreign Legion Foco 2-pack, Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov.
The likeness is okay. I'm not going to
listen. I like these bobbleheads. It's just like
I'm just wondering how much you were like, man. I loved Sheik and Volkov. I need this bobblehead front and center.
I do think it's more to it than the Dream Team from a couple of weeks ago.
The Dream Team was the all-time band.
So does D Freedom have like more news that I don't know about? Okay, Blood and Guts, Last Man Standing. This looks great. I guess coming soon to Ringside Collectibles. I saw online that people are complaining this was a casket match and not a Last Man Standing match.
I saw that too. Maybe Mark knows because he works for AEW, but I'm not.
Yeah, that's a little weird. It was.
It was. What is the back? Does the backside coffin match or just says Dynamite?
It says Last Man Standing.
No,
I was under the impression.
I'm
this
saying
was
that
a
back
coffin match.
little thing.
I can't see.
It just says the date in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Well, it looks cool. It looks great.
Well, I mean, I love Blood and Guts. They rule. It doesn't really matter to me. To me, I don't care. I'm sure. I don't know. If you were there and you're really sentimental about that, I don't know. Like maybe that bothers you. I don't know.
Yeah,
Doesn't
Darby
bother
Allin
me.
and Brody King face off in a brutal coffin match.
Okay. Anything else, D? I don't have anything else in my notes.
Oh, this
I don't even want to report on because by the time this airs, it's going to be outdated. Zombie's been hyping this 2/7/24 that he's going to announce something. We tried to get it out of him. He says he signed an NDA, wouldn't tell us what it is. This motherfucker calls me.
This story is insane.
This motherfucker calls me, gives me a sob story how his daughter just started watching wrestling, and he didn't convince her, but her favorite wrestler is Chelsea, and it's her birthday. Will I FaceTime Chelsea and his daughters? Absolutely. What's coming out on Wednesday? He wouldn't tell me.
He said, sure, but just tell me what's going on Wednesday. Nope.
I still had Chelsea do it, but
We
Jesus.
have predictions that we can make.
Oh, make it. What do you think?
Well, I've seen comments like there's gunshots, so people think it's a Pillman thing. But then he put that thing all eyes on Heels and Faces, so people think maybe it's a Tupac item.
Listen.
I mean, gunshots. He was gunned in his murder. I don't know
Not
if
the
that's real-
classiest
I
way
don't know
to-
a real classy way to announce that, but I don't know.
Chris D. Giovanni says maybe it's the 6th, just like
Well,
you
we
know.
don't know about that. Why would he sign an NDA about
He
that?
said he couldn't tell us, and they signed an NDA. I don't know. Well,
Why would he sign one about his own?
I feel like ultimately I'm going to say it's not a wrestling property. It's something else.
yeah,
Oh,
But I don't know.
which makes me like not care, to be honest.
I mean, saying like I didn't buy that Bruce Lee figure, just not for me. Whatever.
Is that it for the news? It's hard for me to tell because D Freedom
Yes,
just
he says
has all
yes.
those images and I don't see them. All right, guys, we got some Ringside news. Check out Ringside Collectibles Valentine's Day sale going on now because that's exactly what your lover wants is a nice wrestling figure.
If you do, you lucked out.
Well,
I'll say
and
that.
use the sale. Use code MAJOR to save 10%. Expected in soon. El Desperado, New Japan Storm Collectibles, Ringside exclusive.
Oh wow.
AEW Unmatched 8 with Malachi Black, Brody King, Buddy Matthews, Penta, and CM Punk. And check out new package images of the Brody King versus Darby Allin Blood and Guts AEW Ringside exclusive. And up next is the Ringside Top 10. This episode of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast has been brought to you by Ringside Collectibles, the #1 online retailer of WWE action figures.
Go to WrestlingFigures.com and make a purchase, and when you do, use discount code MAJOR at checkout to save 10%.
Ringside Top 10. Brand new figures, how much did you spend? Ringside Top 10. 40 figures, exhausting mailmen. Ringside Top 10. Another sale, and Sami Zayn's #1 again. Ringside Top 10. Use code MAJOR for discount at the end. 10, 9,
interesting list, guys. Number 10, Acclaim 3-pack, AEW ringside exclusive. Number 9, 3 Faces of Foley, Elite 3-pack ringside exclusive, which, by the way, someone was saying they're selling them individually now.
Oh.
And another thing.
Which they did with the last ones. That makes sense.
Foley's been saying he wants one last match, and he wants a death match. I'm just going to say, if it's not me, this whole thing's fucking rigged. All right,
you guys have been setting up this match for 3 years.
Money.
Number 8, Seth Rollins, Elite 109. Number 7, Rhea Ripley, Elite 102. Number 6, 10-pack of display stands clear, ringside exclusive.
Ooh, they're back.
Number 5, Scott Steiner, Elite 105. Number 4, Dominic Mysterio, 105. Number 3, The Usos, Bloodline, ringside exclusive. Number 2, Logan Paul, Top Picks, Wave 2.
With the Prime bottle, everybody wants
And number 1, Cody Rhodes, Elite 101. Hashtag we want Cody, apparently.
Oh my gosh, wow.
Awesome. Well, up next is weekly purchases brought to you by Major Bendy's.
All right, guys, if you didn't know, now you're going to know. Matt and I have started our own toy line. Major Bendy's are here. Assortments of modern-day superstars and the legends, and we've even expanded with the big rubber guys.
That's right. We have Major Bendy's. We have the big rubber guys, just like those LJNs from your childhood. Every month, we have new Major Bendy's, new big rubber guys, and now we have licenses like Jay and Silent Bob. So check out all these figures over on MajorBendy's.com. Some might cost a little. Some might cost a lot. But I'm the $1,000 broski. And your figures will be bought. Ha 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 ha. All right, guys, Major Bendy's. Go to MajorBendy's.com. Get your big rubber guys. Get your Major Bendy's. And every single week, use the hashtag Major Bendy's. If we choose your picture or video on air, you will get a Major Bendy's big rubber guy magnet. The winner this week is at THendy316. Current hashtag Major Bendy's, hashtag big rubber guy setup. Love these. Also, hashtag we want Cody. Oh, look at this. He's got all his Major Bendy's, all his big rubber guys, but even put the Cody superstar LJN kind of deal
Talking
in
out
there.
loud, do you think that line, is that over?
Jeremy won't admit it. It's got to be over.
Unofficially, like
That line sucked.
the LJN AEW figure. We have no, right? Nothing on the
It was horrible.
It was horrible.
Horrible attempt. I mean, actually, no, the Brit was supposed to come out, right?
Oh,
Did we see anyone else but Brit?
I guess we have seen a Brit, right?
She looked very Elizabeth-esque.
We're going to get a D-Freedom glass break on this, but
I thought we saw a Brit.
like a render? Right?
A render, yeah. I thought we did.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
All right.
All right, well, weekly purchases. What do you get, Brian?
Well, right off the bat, I want to show off the very first autographed Heath Major Bendy. Check a look.
Damn.
That little glare there. Looking good. Close personal friend Heath. Got this for me in my Bendy's Defender. And then, of course...
You know Heath?
I know Heath,
Heath
very well,
Slater?
actually. Yeah. God damn it, Heath. And then...
Ponderosa.
Ponderosa autographed. Big rubber guy.
I haven't even seen. Let me see these.
Yeah.
Oh, she looks great.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Wow.
Of course, I had to get those done before I never see her again, so...
AEW superstar Ponderosa, the virtuosa.
And of course, Chavo Guerrero Jr., Conan, all shipping this week. Pretty cool. Especially when-
this Heath is incredible.
Especially when they're your friends, you know, and, you know.
Oh, this Heath is dead on, man. Oh, baby, man. I love it.
Oh, man. We can get into this.
I hope it's what it
Thanks to our friends at Mattel.
Oh, bro.
Sent over the Mattel Creations.
I've been so excited to open these. I haven't
Live
even opened
unboxing. Mine are open and sealed in Ringside Collectibles Retro Defenders. Thanks to Ringside for that. Discount code me.
I let mine breathe as soon as I got them.
Well,
right,
mine
Jason,
were
I've been
all
waiting.
so I ordered another set. The ones I got from Mattel were all so minty mint. I was like, I'll just keep these to play it safe. Open the other ones that come. Cool. I don't love this set. I don't dislike it. It's just not my wheelhouse.
I love this set. I've discussed this many times. I think they showed these figures off way too soon. By the time they come, like the hype is gone. You know what I'm saying?
And maybe you guys can help me or people in the chat. Is this the first time the singles have the plastic like resealable? Not resealable, by the way, because there's tape.
No, I don't believe
I hate
so.
that tape.
So they're
What is the point of the tape?
I know this was not resealable anymore.
Right.
So there's tape at the bottom.
Oh, is it? You're saying is this the first time they used tape?
Was the Jerry set like that? Or it wasn't.
I could have sworn the Jerry set
Was?
yeah. Almost positive.
All right. Well, yeah. I don't know.
I thought it was the NWO set that had the tape.
Well, they did.
Yeah, for sure the 2-packs do. For the ringside ones, and
But
I'm sure the DX ones will.
It's Hogan, Big John Studd, Muhammad Ali, and Wendy Richter. The Richter I love
I think she's the sleeper of the set. It's
for sure, but
one, yeah.
if they use that same body for China, she's too skinny.
Yeah, probably.
You know what I'm saying?
Probably. We put some guns on her.
I love it.
And what I mean by that is big arms. I think it will save her.
I ordered a bunch of rings because I don't know what I want to do, which sticker I want to put on. I think I might count it as 2 rings.
Another thing that we should point out, I don't know about you guys, but my order, the ring did not ship with it. In my email, it literally says this is not with that.
Well, yeah, I realized that as I was pre-ordering, the ring comes later. People are already getting their retros.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So the ring, I think, ships in May. I think that's what it said.
And Jack Byron's in the chat saying that the Lawler set did have that. I don't know.
I love the Big John Studd. He's nice and big. I love the Hogan. I don't love that leg drop action. He's hard to stand. I know you didn't open yours, Brian.
Yeah.
Because it has like almost like that Sammy
like reaction.
Yeah, just like it's tough. But Big John Studd, I love. I love the Ali. The microphone's weird, but I get it.
Pointless, but yeah, I get it.
It is what it is. I do enjoy it.
Are you letting them breathe here, Sterling?
I'm opening them all. I'm trying to be careful with the tape thing.
It's
The
only
Big
at the
John
bottom.
Stud
Did you
is
see it?
so
It's only at the
cool.
bottom of the back of the carding.
Big
I
John
love
Studd
it.
is awesome.
Big
Big
John
John
Stud's cool
Stud
because
is-
he's so big, right?
Yeah, it's just like a gigantic
Yeah.
figure. And
I
then,
absolutely love the whole set. I love what they're doing. I know the DX is next. I wonder what's after that. They haven't announced it, have they?
This might be a D Freedom question as well.
But yeah, I'm super all in on these retros. I love that the ring is out. I just hope they do another. Look at that Hogan, bro. Look at that tan.
There's a nice tan there. That's cool.
So good.
I just hate that action.
I don't love the action, but I get it. He's doing the big leg. Doing the big leg drop.
Yeah, that's fun. I get it.
Actually, I would have loved that as a kid.
Yeah.
Probably, right?
Listen, I'm a fan of the whole line. I love it. Like I said, DX is next, but I wonder what's next after that. I feel like it's got to be some sort of, like, I don't know. I don't know. Do they do like new gen or early '90s?
More attitude era people do like D-Lo and like go that direction, you know?
The waist moves too.
It's like double action.
Oh, it's like a big uppercut.
Boom.
The waist and the arm kind of have an action.
Yeah, so she can do like a clothesline too.
Suck.
That's pretty
I
cool.
just did a signing and she was like right next to me the whole day. And I'm like, God damn it! Now I have this figure. And who knows?
that is
Who knows when I'm going to see Wendy Richter again?
damn.
All right.
I like these because it's kind of like we always talk about what would it be like if Hasbro continued, right? Like who would they make if they continued? But this is kind of like what
That's
if they
reversed.
started
Yeah,
the
no,
Hasbro?
that's-
Who think they went backwards?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
That's why I like the attitude era ones because I feel like that's what would have been real, right?
Yeah.
Who got the WrestleMania 10 Razor and Shawn?
Oh shit! Forgot about that.
I got it. I
legit got it. Never touched it. This is the first time I'm even.
I
looking at it.
I love and dislike at the same time. I love it. It's my favorite match of all time. I was there.
How does this open?
It's a little slider, so it's almost like the WrestleMania entrance. Like right here, you take the razor out. I believe. Look at that. That's fucking cool.
Oh wow. That's really. I gotta look at
It's
this.
unique, but like the Shawn art on the side is totally inaccurate.
Shawn art. Oh yeah, that's WrestleMania 12 Shawn.
Yeah, it's like, what are we doing here?
I mean,
Now these are elites. These are not ultimates, but they're still incredible.
like I don't even know if I need this in my collection.
Really,
I don't know.
you might not because you're not like so invested into this
I'm not
match.
a completist. I'm not. I wasn't at this event. This is a beautiful
It's displayed so nice.
fiction.
I think I'm gonna keep it. I already opened one, but I think I'm gonna have another one to display it. Just keep it like this, like them climbing the ladders.
It's cool. I mean, but I just I have the ultimate razor that's like perfect.
Right.
There's so many versions of like Sean like this. I feel like.
Here are my. Let me get the nitpicks out of the way for me personally. One, and D Freedom pointed this out immediately and ruined it for me. It has the network WWE logo. Not
modern day,
not the block logo. Yeah. We talked to Mattel. Mattel said like the factory switched it on them. You know, like it was originally going to be the block logo.
Which I will say this: we have a toy company. We know that's a very plausible, excusable, whatever word you want me to give it, excuse.
Another nitpick for me, and this is I've said this every time with the Razor Ramon. He has 2 different size elbow pads. They don't do that on the Razors. I don't understand why. He should have 2 different size elbow pads.
Okay, that's annoying.
Okay, and then also
very easily could have been done.
There's only one head on each figure, and they use like Razor's like messy hair, like he just wins the belt. I wish they would have included the other head, so because if you have the entrance gear on, he has messy hair.
Wow,
you know what I'm saying?
Broski really did a deep dive on these.
I know. And my last critique, the HBK, unless mine was an error. They messed up on the printing, and they put his tights design on the back of his boots. Do you see that? The hearts?
Yo.
You see that?
I could probably show it. Oh, my God. That's a wild mistake, actually.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened exactly.
Well, boys, keep this in the package.
They put his tights on the back of his boots.
That goes right into the boot cut.
Right. It should be like cut off, you know?
That is, and we're sure he didn't have that on his.
No. But other than that, I really like it.
Other than those 5 points, I just completely buried this.
I think it looks awesome in the box. I love the sliding action. I've been begging for this match or a version of this Razor for years.
I FOMO purchased this. I think this is
a whatnotty
going on the whatnot ski. This.
Wow. What about you don't want that ladder at least though? Like.
What am I gonna do with it? What am I gonna do?
I don't know. I think it's a great 2-pack, and I believe it's sold out on Amazon.
Ooh,
so
definitely going on the whatnot.
Oh my God!
It's in good condition here.
My favorite match of all time. I've talked about it numerous times.
That's your favorite match of all time?
I think so. I think it is.
Oh, this is going to get me a lot of heat, but that match, I don't think holds up like other things. In the sense that
Come again?
It was revolutionary for its time, right?
I guess also I was there.
Yes.
It's different for me.
I think you have
sentimental
goggles on.
The emotions that you were
sentimental
feeling
goggles because like that's just something like the ladder match has evolved like over the years, like way more exciting, fun stuff than that. It was revolutionary for its time. Yes.
Right.
Can never take that away. But
I mean, just when like Razor's hitting him with the ladder, it's like holy crap. But like now,
I literally remember being at school, people like wrestling's fake, but WrestleMania 10, the ladder match was real.
It's unbelievable.
I remember a kid like on his high horse saying that like wrestling's fake, but no, the WrestleMania 10 ladder match was real. Like, which is
on his high horse.
Ridiculous if you fucking really think about that.
Right.
But.
I also got these Star Wars figures, Mark. I want to talk to you about them.
Okay.
They're like these basic Star Wars figures, and they're only making like top guys. I don't even know who's on the back. I don't even know who else is in the set because nothing's on the back of the box.
Yeah.
But I wanted to get them because they kind of reminded me of the Power of the Force. So I opened them and put them next to some Power of the Force, and then I quickly realized I don't need these things because like if I'm doing like the retro figures, that's fine. So it was a cool little whatever. It cost me $20 to test this out. I think it's a cool idea.
I do like it. Just like the idea of these.
The 4 points of articulation, or was it 5? I guess 5 points
that are easy, that are always on the shelves.
I love that actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what it's for? That's like the basic.
Yeah.
Star Wars figure.
It's like a basic Star Wars figure.
Mandalorian is so dumbed down as far as details.
Right. So I wanted to check it out. It's really cool. They're $10. Great price point.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh my God. Yeah. Pretty cool. That's great.
Great price point. You guys, anything else?
Yeah, I think. Real quick shout out to Steel Cage Customs. He sent me some. Actually, I took like secret photos at TNA of the ring, and then he made me the stickers. They're immaculate. I had a little photo session. It's on my social media, Major Pod social media. Check it out. Just did a crazy awesome job. He does not want to sell them per se, but I said, could you be persuaded if enough people ask you to? So if you're interested, I would make like some kind of make it be known. My last thing I pre-ordered from Big Bad Toy Store, MLW Series 1,
I gotta see these.
Hammerstone, and Jacob Fatu. And I gotta say, I'm very impressed with these, man. I'm like,
I only saw them in the pictures you sent to the group, and they looked pretty great.
they're awesome. I mean, Boss Fight
See this?
makes great stuff. So MLW is very lucky to have them as a partner. To be honest, my main reaction to these is just annoyed that the TNA toy deal went sideways. And
Wow.
we lost so much time, and like MLW like beat TNA to the market with toys. Like
This Hammerstone looks great.
Hammerstone's sick. The only thing that sucks is Hammerstone. His look has completely changed. From
Right.
this. He's actually way more jacked and tan, which you never say about a toy, right? Now he wears trunks. He cut his hair. He has the alternate head with the hair slicked back, and he has these like cool sunglasses actually, which is pretty sweet.
Oh yeah.
There's that. It's a separate piece. He comes with the title, which I guess the other two figures in the set and the title pack is shipping as well. And then Jacob Fatu just friggin' rules. It's so toyetic.
Wow.
Awesome.
The likeness is
Unopposed, dude.
great too.
Yeah. They both have 2 heads, 3 sets of hands. Fatu comes with this
Damn, this Fatu is fucking
barbed
awesome.
wire kendo stick. Like
Shit.
I know.
The only problem with these figures is that they're only in scale with other boss fight figures.
I know that like technically that's true. Like okay, what you're dealing with like 6-inch, 6.5-inch, and 7, right?
Right.
If we're dealing with all wrestling figures, right? You know, these to Power Towns with Mattel
Right.
and AEWs and everything in between. To me, it's like on a shelf. They all kind of still live. in the
Right,
same
right,
so it's
right.
not
Right. They're just a little too tiny.
sort of, but not really.
But the
like,
likeness is great. The articulation looks great. The paint,
the joints,
the paint hits look great.
joints might be too tight. Like they're tight, but they're great figures. Man.
Wow, this screaming Fatu head is incredible.
Sick, right? Yeah.
Unfortunately, just like bad timing with the people who were in the set because Killer Cross is back in WWE. Fatu just left MLW.
Also, hats off to Boss Fight for beating Mattel.
That's true.
To market
Yep.
on that, so that's cool.
Hammerstone changed his whole look, is not in MLW anymore, but that other guy, Kruger, came back.
That's what you told me before we were.
Yeah, so-
hopefully that's true.
Yeah, no, I saw him on the TV show this
Okay.
week.
All right, so then they have two out of the
No,
four.
one out of the 4. Fatu's done.
But he was just there, and
I think that was his last
a
day.
bunch of Major Marks post pictures that he was.
I think that
there.
was his last day.
They were signing the figures and selling the figures at their merch stand.
But Boss Fight does a great job. All of these look fantastic.
Like I said, I was more jealous than anything. that
Damn, they look great.
Beat TNA.
They look really, really good. Got to give credit where credit is due. They look really, really
we know,
good.
like Series 2s, like Lindsay and some other people, right?
Yes. So where are these figures like for sale? Not retail, right?
I'm wondering if they have the GameStop deal like the other Lucha Legends one. I don't know.
So I wonder how many Hammerstones do you think are made?
I don't know.
Are we talking like 500, 5,000?
No, who knows?
Yeah,
Man.
interesting. If they're in GameStops,
Well, I don't know that. I mean, the Lucha ones were. I don't know if these are as well. But Boss Fight makes great stuff, so hats off to them. This is really nice.
Great job.
Yeah.
The last thing I got this week, it's a crazy story. I'm the internet champion, right? Duh.
You are.
That's right. In 2011, I created my own title. I made my own title. First, it was like a toy title. Then I really stepped up and I made one through Wildcat belts. Right. I always heard through the grapevine that there was supposed to be a before WWE shop were the exclusive sellers of the belts. Figures Toy Co. would, Wrestling Superstore would sell the belts. I always heard that they were going to make the belts, and I even saw prototypes out there. And once I was offered the belt, I'll get back to it in a second, and I turned it down because I'm like, no, that's more money than I spent for the real fucking belt.
Which is kind of a crazy thing. Right?
But anyway, I was approached to buy the belt. There's only a couple in existence. Mark, do we have the picture of it? There it is. It looks size difference wise because the angle, it's the exact same size.
Really?
Yeah. So the top one
doesn't look the exact same.
I know,
size,
it's just because of the angle of the belt. The top one is the real one. The bottom one is the replica. And you can see, for YouTube, instead of YouTube, it says WWWYKI. And instead of the Twitter T, it's a Z. And the Facebook F is a Facebook R.
That's awesome.
So it was great.
Yeah.
Even the back has the official.
Is that what the Mattel has?
No, the Mattel's blank.
Okay.
So here's the back that shows, WWE product. official license 2013. So I guess this was going to come out like just as like the YouTube run and that whole era was just dying. So, I can understand why it didn't come out then.
Since 2013.
2013, yeah. So, man, but if this would have come out in 2011, 2012, I would have made a lot of money. So I will say right now, I spent over 3 times what I spent on the real internet title for this replica.
That's insane.
Over 3 times.
What does a replica belt go for? 150?
Yeah, no, 250, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like it's your career.
I know, and it's an unreleased item.
I'm just thinking when this came across Hunter's desk, he did the old Batista thumbs up, thumbs down.
I mean, listen, I wasn't there, so I don't know.
We're not releasing that. What are you, crazy?
But first of all, let's also say this. I was never allowed to wear this on TV. Let's just get that out.
Yeah, never.
But it did come with my Mattel figure. It was on T-shirts, and it was in the video game. But anyway,
that's a lot.
So after I post about this, our good friend Ed Gonzalez from Squared Circle Expo,
I love Ed.
He hits me up. And he's like, do you know that years ago, I was the one who offered to sell it to you, but you turned it down? I said, no, I did not. I think he offered it to me for half of what I just paid for
No.
it. Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah.
You just didn't see the message?
No, I saw it and I said no. But now like time has gone by and I really, really want it.
I'm actually surprised you said no.
Yeah.
Considering how you are.
Yeah, I said no because I thought he was just taking advantage of me.
Well,
but I really got taken advantage of now.
And this is the guy that Ed sold it to?
That I don't know. I think Ed might have sold it to somebody who unfortunately passed it away, who then like someone is selling that person's entire belt collection.
Got it. Wow.
So
where does something like this go?
The closet, pal. You can't display it.
Yeah.
Because I have the real one on display.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, though, it's like it is a merch item.
It's a merch item. It's unreleased.
That's cool.
Like if this was released, I would have had to get
It's
it.
the real version of it.
It's the real,
like,
right.
It's not like made of tin or whatever.
Well,
You know what I mean? Like,
at one point I was offered plates, but no strap. Because I guess there's a version out there of that.
God.
But this is the real strap, and it has the WWE on the back.
Finished sample.
So it's a finished sample, so I needed it. So I figured you guys would enjoy that. That's Obrowski spending 3 times more than the real title on a replica title.
That's rough.
But it's unreleased.
That's rough, though.
You guys got anything else?
Did the seller know it was your, like you explained that?
The seller found me because they knew I'm a sucker and would do it.
Okay, even worse.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing.
So there was no sympathy.
Oh, there was no. They knew exactly.
sympathy.
They knew exactly who they were fucking with. You know. But it is what it is. Anything else for you guys?
That's it.
All right, guys. Up next is the major mark purchases of the week.
Alrighty. Major mark purchases of the week. Here we go. Brian is jealous. We talked
Dude.
about him earlier.
No goddamn shipping notification on my sign yet.
Jamie Silverberg says, had a real extreme week. First, this ECW neon sign finally came in. Brian's still waiting on his. And I also acquired this original John Cronus used ECW track jacket.
Okay.
What?
First off, the jacket is real. It's vintage shoot ECW jacket that someone had. I confirmed that with Sign Guy because I sent a picture yesterday.
Okay.
He just really goes, that's definitely the real jacket. He has no clue who owned it.
Right.
He just made up John Cronus because he's an asshole.
Okay.
And I also want to put out there that Jamie Silverberg no-showed Fandango Championship Wrestling in
Oh my
Portland,
God.
Maine on Sunday. Yes.
All right.
What
Here
is
we go.
this?
Chris Sullivan, I received 4 PSA graded tickets from Impact 1000. 2 of them are Ticketmaster tickets and 2 are special merchandise table tickets. I'm keeping one of each and giving others to someone I trust in the system. Also, thanks to KNS, I had my ECW figure card signed by Nova.
Super cool. Borderline GLS. And if that was offered to me, I would probably try to buy that.
I read that as
Yeah.
he was going to give it to you.
No, I think it's going to Eddie or Lish.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I figured it was you for sure.
Damn.
He hasn't told me that. I mean, I don't think so.
What am I looking at right here?
Andy Delgado, the BCA special had me thinking
hate
back to the
this
good
set.
memories I had as a kid. I already completed Series 1 mint on card a while ago, so I went with tracking down the last set of BCA's mock for Signature Series 6.
Damn, I hated these.
It's weird, but yeah, because okay, so Titantron's already like in full swing, and then when these come out, and then I just felt like because I was completist, I felt obligated,
Yes,
to buy these, and they suck so much, and I was like, God.
but at the time, it was the only way to get Triple H in trunks. You take off that vest, and he's in trunks.
But he's got a signature on his quad.
Does he? I thought it was on the
Or
vest.
is on the jacket.
I don't quite remember. I feel like it was on the vest.
I don't remember, but
And it's weird, like Undertaker, because they're making him more like his ministry look. So it's a Series 1 head. It worked. It was a little too undersized.
hard time.
We'll talk about it soon.
Hot times.
That Bob Holly looks like Sid. Okay, this made me think. Right, this is my son and my new additions to our Fig Fed and collection. Left to right, Doink, Hook, Bulldog, Sean, three-phase Foley, and regular Chase versions of LA Knight. Here's what I was thinking. Right when I'm looking at this, like, I feel like nowadays with all the companies having similar figures, right? Imagine this Fig Fed. You could have Doink the Clown versus Hook in your opening match.
For 20 years, when the classics started coming out,
Yeah.
part of me was just like, fuck, I don't play with figures anymore, and I would be losing my mind to be able to like incorporate these legends.
The roster would be unreal.
I know.
Dude, LA Knight, the guy who's so hot on TV that people would love to play with versus all three faces of Foley.
We're like versus Hook. You know what I mean? You just make up.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah.
It's like FWF is back, Jack.
I've literally had this stuff for 20 years since I stopped playing with figures.
Yeah, it's really neat. Here we go, Brian. Jeff Kroniak says, completed my journey to 30, visiting all 30 Major League Baseball ballparks last summer. As a way to commemorate the accomplishment, I ordered this one-of-one poster from the official Ballpark Passport book website. Each stamp includes the ballpark name and the date of each game I attended.
That's cool.
8 years and thousands of miles traveled concluded with this priceless keepsake.
That is very cool. I don't even like baseball.
Papa Bear got me a similar thing, but it's like it's made of like it's a poster, but we probably talked about it. It's made of like a scratch off thing, so when you do the game, you can scratch it out.
Oh yeah, that's cool. There we go. Signed Davey Boy Smith original promo. Been on a promo kick and seen one of the cleanest Bulldog autos ever. Had to pull.
That's nice.
That's nice, and that looks just like my Hasbro that's on the wall.
That's in a Superstar Series 3 gear. Look at that. That all
Series.
white.
That's probably the reference photo they used.
Yeah, there it is.
Really cool. All right, last one.
Yeah, I saw
Holy
this in the
shit.
group. This is nasty.
Derek Shork says at WrestleMania 11, WrestleMania 11 football signed by Lawrence Taylor. The football is a rare piece as it is. I've had it for over 10 years, but other than Matt's, I haven't seen too many others in that time.
Me neither.
I can't
pal.
imagine there are a lot of signed ones out there. I got it signed this past Saturday at a local mall. I asked LT if he had ever signed one before, and his response was, man, I'm a jack of all trades. I've been there, done that. I've done everything, man. So who knows?
Man, that was like a Virgil-like answer. Like,
I love
what
it.
does that even mean? That's
It
badass.
may
Talk
or may
talk
not
about
be
guy
outside.
just got a sick piece right there.
Sick
That's
piece.
Cool, yeah.
Just a completely irrelevant answer.
Yeah, like that didn't even.
Love
That
it.
didn't,
He wasn't
that
listening.
didn't confirm or deny.
Damn.
All right, that's it.
All right, guys. Well, up next is Snubbed Superstars. All right, guys, it's Snubbed Superstars. Every week, a Hard Foundation member chooses a toy line. Mark surprises us with that toy line, and we say, who was snubbed? Not like,
Matt Cardona should have been in the MLW line. Done.
I will
Boom.
say I agreed to do MLW because, not that I was promised a figure, but they had mentioned it, and then when I realized it wasn't really happening, I was like, I don't need to stay here. So, it's not every superstar that was missed, but who was snubbed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's the toy
right.
line this week?
All right, this one I think Brian's going to be really excited about. Paul Riles and Jack DeFranco. Paul Riles has said it like every week so far. He wants TNA Marvel Toy Biz.
Oh, man, they did a great job.
They did a great job. I got one up top of my head.
Hernandez.
Well, let's
say who's
let's get this out of the way. They showed a final series at Toy Fair, well, that we didn't know was going to be the final series because it abruptly ended. You would have got Hernandez to complete LAX. You would have got Bully Ray to complete your Dudleys.
Yep.
It was a Bill the Tracy Brooks set, which would have
Yep.
been the first time they did that, which Marvel went on to do forever.
Sure.
But every buddy would have came a piece of Tracy Brooks. Sting with just the long tights. Remember he did that match?
Okay.
With his top off. Is that it for like new people?
Well, there was unreleased Sean Waltman and Kid Cash.
Kid Cash and Waltman, which would have ruled, but really they were like gone by the time the
Right.
like popped off. So it would have been nice to have that. That
Wasn't the other natural guy?
Okay, but I don't remember even seeing pictures of him. But it would make sense that Andy Douglas should have gotten a figure because of his partner. But missing, man. Scott Hall.
Honestly, I was not a TNA really watcher, so I couldn't tell you who they were really missing.
He was like in and out.
Dusty Rhodes?
For sure, like when it starts, Dusty's there as like a focal part, right? Man.
They did a pretty good job. That was a great, very underrated toy line.
I mean, for like Sanjay and Shelly and Lethal to get figures like this.
They made Homicide?
Homicide's in the 2-pack with Chris O'Daniels. It's an awesome figure.
You have it over there on display?
Yep.
I gotta look at it.
Yeah. Man. I got it.
Don West?
A1.
Okay.
Because they make the whole, and to a degree, Scott D'Amore.
Yeah, I guess Scott D'Amore.
Shout out, boss. Because they made the whole rest of Team Canada, and they were like a big part. Oh, you know who got screwed? Gail Kim.
Oh, okay.
Gail Kim.
I'm going to say Mike Today and Don West.
I mean, that would be sick if they could have had something like that.
Yeah.
Too ahead of its time. If there was like a ringside exclusive or something, you know.
Right.
Be a
little sick.
What about you, Mark? Did you ever see TNA wrestling?
I said Hernandez.
I love Hernandez.
My man Hernandez. I represent him and you, right?
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Well, up next is the Q&A. All right, guys, every single week, ask your questions. Use the hashtag AskMajorPod. If we answer your question on there, we will give you a little prize key. My question this week comes from at AOPW_figures. Do you guys have ideas for a third wave of your Super 7 figures? If it happens, hashtag AskMajorPod.
I think the easy answer is Major Players gear, which we've been.
2-pack in the package? Come on. That's what you need.
Yeah.
Let's pull back the curtain a little bit. Right?
Oh, boy.
I'm going to do it. I don't care.
I'm going to do it.
We were supposed to have, I believe it's New York Comic Con or was it San Diego Comic Con? One of those two exclusive Super 7 Major Players figures. We even saw the concept art for it. And then it just like got canceled without anybody telling us.
Wait, what? Wait, say that again?
We were supposed to have Super 7, either San Diego Comic Con or New York Comic Con exclusive Major Players, and we even saw the concept art of it. It's in our silver Major Players gear.
I don't recall ever seeing concept art for that.
We did. So
Buy Super 7.
buy Super 7. It's like a total like Sid from Toy Story mock-up job, but yes, it's there.
I don't even remember that. I know that was discussed. But
Yes.
yeah.
So,
This is like years ago now. We're talking. Like,
well, last year.
was it?
Last year.
But it would have happened last year, but we talked about it even longer ago.
No, I think we talked about it. That I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Anyway, and then because of the deco hits were so much on Series 2, to kind of make up for the cost of the molds, the new molds, I was asked, I think Brian as well, was to create new gear. The plan was, and it didn't happen, was that Series 2 and 3 were going to go into production at the same exact time. So that Series 3 would be ready to go. Hey, they're in stock. No pre-order
We
BS.
like sent stuff immediately once we were asked for it, and then never heard about it.
Not only did I send stuff immediately, I have it made. Do you want to see it?
Oh my god!
I have it made.
I don't even remember what I sent because nothing came of this. So like, I've stopped thinking about it.
I still have it. Like, let me text Rick Michaels, be like, hey Rick, and then I'll go into let's see here. It's really, really toyetic. It's like it was Jurassic Park style gear. It would have, I think it still works now, but it would have worked even better because of the 30 year anniversary. You know what I'm saying? Check this out right here. Let me find it.
I feel like you sent this in a group maybe I've seen.
Check this out. So it's done. Like it's finished.
That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
So I'm still going to wear this eventually. Will it become a figure? That I don't know. But if it does, that's what Series 3 Matt Cardona's going to look like. There it is.
Also, if we're really pulling back, our contract's up.
That's also true.
So we really there's a lot needs to happen. But we do have active contract with Powertown, and
Yep.
I think that would be a more realistic.
But if you so to answer the question,
repaint opportunity.
to answer the question, if you could have a Series 3, what gear would you pick?
I don't even know because I'm constantly changing. Like I'm gonna have new stuff for the pay per view and Orleans or team. Like I don't know. Like I'm not gonna go back in time.
Sure,
you know what I mean? So it's always gonna be like whatever I'm currently doing because I want to be as current as possible.
Right. You guys have questions?
You have anything to add to that, Mark? No. My question is from Alberto at Alberto Monte 87. With the Super Bowl coming up, what's a memory you have of watching the big game growing up? Any specific favorite faces off you may have had? Hashtag Ask Major Pod. Okay.
I have not one memory of watching the Super Bowl.
Stop lying. Even when you were a kid?
No. I might have had a Super Bowl party in like 93 at my house.
93.
I remember the first memory I have of the Super Bowl was my parents had like a house party the year, like I think it's 1990 when the Giants beat the Bills. I believe that's what it is. And I remember everyone being over and food. And that was like my first like, wow, this is cool. Everyone really cares about this game. You know, like I remember sitting on the floor playing with my starting lineups and like whatever. You know, so I think I've always loved the camaraderie opportunity of the Super Bowl more than the actual game itself. You know, that's always. Later on in life, I'd go to my buddy Jake Rubin's house with his mom and dad would throw a pretty big rager. We'd go there and do that. It was always fun. And then I remember, and then to be honest, this is kind of sad. A lot of my WWE career was spent in the air as the game was going on, and like landing and finding out what the hell happened because you missed the whole friggin' thing. You know? Yeah, that happened to me a lot, like a good amount. If you think about it, if I was on Raw, I flew Sunday nights.
Right.
So I missed a lot.
Damn, they made you fly on Sunday. You couldn't just like for the 1 week fly that day.
Hey, Johnny Ace, I want to watch the Super Bowl. Can I fly in the morning? Are you nuts?
It's not AEW, pal.
It's not AEW, but the inmates run the asylum. You know, there's consequences.
The question is more: you're not allowed to fly the day of the show.
Never ever.
You can't do that currently.
You can't do that currently. You never ever.
Wow. People fly day of all the time in AEW.
I heard the people at AEW, they just don't come on time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get the TR job and institute it.
Mark's like this.
Yeah,
Smart Mark Sterling is on time.
I'm gonna institute a dress code
every week.
All right, Mark, what's your question?
Well,
your answer
for the Super Bowl stuff. My experience like evolved, and it's a weird thing. It's gonna sound insane, but like the Patriots Super Bowl really changed everything, right? So they've been in so many Super Bowls over the years.
Spoiled.
Early on, I do have a memory. First time they won, I was at my wife's house with her and her parents. We watched it. I remember sitting on the floor watching Vinatieri kick the field goal. Unbelievable. But as the years go on, you know, I'm in college. We're watching them with the buddies, you know, and everything's like fun and party. But then it got like too intense. When I lived in New York, they lose to the Giants a couple of times. That's like insane.
God, and you just go to work and get bullied all for a week.
Unreal. But then, you know, everyone hates the Patriots, and it's like it's almost like I'm all alone in fucking, you know, New York. I don't want my friends from New York over my house to watch the game. Just fucking be miserable the entire time. So all those Super Bowls I would watch by myself.
That's a very different circumstance.
Wow.
Than what we were just talking about.
And then they would win, and I would go to work with all my Patriots shit on, ready to fucking rock, and people are like, "Oh, they won again." I couldn't even be excited because there was business as usual. It sucked. But actually towards the end, I was happy when they weren't in the Super Bowl, so I could just fucking relax.
Yeah, Jesus, bro.
Just get some fucking chips and not worry about it. All right, my question is from Ted Blanchard. What figure line had the best carding of all time?
Man, we could. I mean, I think has to be
Hasbro.
Hasbro because it's been so replicated and duplicated, and
Hasbro's iconic.
Is that the nostalgia
right?
pick?
it's so. Yeah, it's just like never gonna go away. I feel like, right?
I think it's. I'm looking at all Brian's right here. It's even with the different colors. It's just
It's
perfect.
like works of art.
You have like the animated figure on the bottom right. You get the fake autograph. You get the nice studio photo of the guy.
Great WWF branding.
But now that I'm looking, like not everyone is a studio photo, right? Like
Series 1 was action, everything else is studio.
no, Doink looks action. Doink looks like he's in ring.
Yeah, but that's like that's like and Steiner, Rick Steiner.
Yeah, okay,
That's so weird.
right.
But the rest, Nails maybe.
Nails looks like he's in ring.
But they're like tight shots. Like there's like action, and the Series 1 is action.
Right, like you see the
ropes
you,
in
like
the
fucking
background. Yeah.
Axe is doing a fucking chin lock.
Warriors pressing a guy, and you see the
Yeah,
jobber.
yeah.
The jobber's technically on packaging.
One thing that still
sign it. Find that
one
job.
thing that still bothers me to this day is that they're not in the gear of the figure.
Doesn't bother me, but
Like Mattel these days would have just photoshopped it. Oh, let's talk about that. What about that Cactus
that
Jack?
is weird.
The three faces of Foley. People notice that the back.
Which like who cares? It's the back.
It's not.
of
It's not the big
box.
deal.
Like, it's not.
But
But it's just odd.
It's the same photo used on the ECW Cactus Jack ringside exclusive that they photoshopped that ECW stuff onto a WCW photo. But even this WCW photo is photoshopped because he's not wearing that gear.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
Which I was like, I'm not upset by it. I was more impressed that you were able to like.
They changed the
you could
fucking
Photoshop
turnbuckles,
something.
the
Yeah,
ropes,
it
the
was
shirt, the stylish shirt.
Pretty impressive. Yeah.
Well, I have two options for you. I think we've talked about it many times, but classic superstars.
Oh, that's a
love
great one
the-
too.
Even
The
the point
fact
where
that
like
they're
that
uniform.
like AEW figures are an homage to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also, I would say defining moments.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a classy box. There's more, I
Especially
feel
like when they
there's
had
more,
the open
I
back.
feel like there's more bad than good with wrestling figure packaging because like so much of the ruthless aggression stuff is garbage. Like
There's some but there's some great
There's some
stuff.
ugly
What's that
ones.
one set where it's like almost see through? It's
Oh.
6.
yeah, like random ruthless set.
Yeah,
Doesn't make any sense.
weird. Yeah, Hasbro's my number one. I mean, first of all,
too,
Mattel's copying it now. Zombies copying it now.
I mean, it's
We've
never-
done like merch where we were copying it.
It's never gonna die.
It's the best. It really is. I love it. I absolutely love it.
All right.
And you know what? What helps is that it was uniform throughout.
Right.
Whereas, like, how many times has Mattel changed the packaging over the years? You can't even like pinpoint. You know, oh, this one, that one.
Right.
By the way, Larry points out halftime heat match.
Oh, I watched that.
Now, I watched it and I remember it, but I don't remember where the fuck I was or who I was with.
Man,
or
I'm
anything.
trying hard right now.
I don't remember anything about what I was doing at
Maybe
the time.
my house.
I was very excited about it.
Oh, dude, yeah,
It was great.
yeah.
I loved it. That was a great question.
Or even I remember the commercial being a big thing too.
Mm.
The WWE bought that commercial.
WWE commercial.
Oh, yeah. I probably watched the Super Bowl just to watch that commercial. Whatever year that was. Was it 99?
You probably watch the Super Bowl every year, but you just don't
There's
have
no
any memory.
way you
of it.
didn't want to go to Super Bowl parties and
I'm sure I did, but I wasn't really
nachos
watching.
and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even
Sometimes
like
you don't
I
even
love
pay attention.
football. I barely watch the Super Bowl. It's just
Yeah.
it kind of just is what it is.
Well, great question.
You're gonna watch the Usher concert?
Usher?
Yeah.
Usher?
Is Nana going to be there?
Yeah, Nana's gonna open up for Usher.
Usher? All right. And up next is Good Housekeeping. All right, guys. YouTube.com/Major Pod Network at Major W Pod. We're working on getting it so it's all Major W Pod. We got a couple of vlogs coming. I mean, Jay George today filmed a great vlog of behind the scenes of the commercial. I think you guys are really going to enjoy that. Mark, what else is coming? We have the Live 18 behind the scenes, right?
We got two different behind the scenes coming. One of them is already up this week, and then the other one will be next week. But behind the scenes in the house, and then behind the scenes of the live show. So
And then Brian's going to film a little toy. Hee-ho.
Potentially the greatest vlog of all time. Toy. Hee-hoo.
I didn't realize, guys, this vlog that Acme toy vlog
Yep.
is at 42,000 views.
I love it. It's a great vlog.
Guys, I am very proud of our YouTube channel and I love it. But then I'll see Maven's shit pop up and see the numbers and I get depressed.
Oh, I know. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. Hey,
It's
we're niche.
clickbait garbage that has unreal amounts of
Maven
views.
is a very charismatic man
Oh,
talking
no, absolutely
wrestling
There's
drama.
no denying that.
Talking
But it's
wrestling
just
drama to
unbelievable.
all wrestling fans.
Unbelievable thumbnails, whatever. And then,
Millions and millions and millions of views.
and then the bell rings, though.
No, it's good. You
no
don't think so?
way.
I think it's really good.
It's just kind of not.
It's all
Oh my
clickbait.
God,
It's all
I'm
stuff like I will
legitimately
never
excited for
do.
these
Like,
videos.
Yeah, I guess same.
it's funny. I like it. All right, ProWrestlingTees.com/Major W Pod. Guys, we just dropped all of these extreme Live in Philly shirts. By the way, guys, we didn't even have to plug it because it's sold out.
Sold out.
Live in Philly,
Crazy.
Live 19, sold out. So we have the merch. We have so many different,
Hanging from the rafters.
so much different merchandise that you can choose from. I think that's not even all of them. There's 6 different shirts you can buy over on ProWrestlingTees.com/Major Pod, all extreme Live in Philly themes. So please go do that. MajorPodMerch.com to get your Major Pod merchandise. MajorBendies.com to get your Major Bendies and your Big Rubber Guys. Again, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Magnum TA all month long. If you want to advertise your product or service, hit us up, majorpodcast@gmail.com. Whatnot. Every week, Brian and I, we sell our stuff, ring-worn gear, figures, autographs, so much cool stuff on Whatnot. Mark is ready for his big return coming soon. SDL is now on Whatnot. It's unbelievable. SDL is selling more than Smart Mark.
Yeah, she is.
In GCW land, though, she's coming back to do it this week, right?
That's right.
She made some joke about being late or whatever. Is she always late?
Yes, I call her Steph Delater.
Oh, my God.
Fuck, I could never imagine missing a plane because you're late.
I know, it's unbelievable.
Same. That's like kind
That's
of,
Joey Janela shit.
yeah, that's some Jimmy Lloyd shit.
Oh my God.
Somebody said that they missed 100 flights or something in their life. I'm
Yeah,
just
who
like,
said
what?
that?
I don't remember.
I probably missed like 3. I've missed a few.
But like by accident or
By
because
accident.
of traffic or something?
After TV years ago, got smashed with Gallows and missed my flight.
Yeah.
I think it's the only time I've ever done it. And it was like, I had a 7 a.m. and I got on 10.
Yeah.
It was like no big deal. Luckily, I was in like a town that had like a
Right.
active airport. You know,
We were just talking about this actually this week. Niece was saying that Ari used to do it all the time, but they would just like, you just go out, you drink, whatever, you wake up, you're like, fuck it. I'm just going to get the next one.
Well, if you
I
don't have
couldn't
kids
even
or a
in my
girlfriend or
mind-
nothing, like
Exactly.
what's the
If you
point?
don't have
You're
a
just-
kid to go home.
You're going to go home to sleep in anyway. You might as well just lay in this nice hotel bed. But yeah, I get
Exactly.
that.
I just always want to I want to be miserable at home. You know what I'm saying?
Same.
If I'm hungover or something like that, Jesus. Major Rewind every 2 weeks. Jay George, who's been killing it lately, takes you all down a trip down memory lane. Learn the history of the Major Pod on Major Rewind. Plugs this week. Hey guys, I'm off. I'm going to Sonya Deville's wedding, pal. That's all I
believe
got.
he's not off.
Oh, what am I talking about? I have a booking this week on
Yeah, what are you
Thursday.
talking about?
Turnbuckle
Wait, I
Championship
thought it was
Wrestling.
a surprise.
No, it's not a surprise.
Oh, okay. I was like, what are you-
No, I advertised for it. Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling this Thursday, McDonough, Georgia. Going back to my deep South wrestling roots.
coming home.
I'm coming home.
Wait, are
I'm
you
coming
wrestling
home.
there?
I am not wrestling, just promo and selling
home.
gimmicks, baby. This Thursday, McDonough, Georgia.
Going
Turnbuckle.
to the $3 cafe, baby.
You think that IHOP still there? The Golds?
Definitely.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Guys, can't plug it enough. Toy Hi Ho. I mean, it's pretty much a legendary event. Danhausen will be in the house. I'm not coming alone. I will be bringing the TNA World Heavyweight Champion Moose, as well as Captain Joe Shoes, and Knick with a full spread of Big Rubber Guys. Not even street legal dead stock Big Rubber Guys.
You might get Flair before me.
No holds, all right. But first come,
No
first serve.
holds.
And we'll be vlogging, buying stuff, having a
All holds barred.
hell of a time. I got a brand new System 8x10 I got to bring, and I actually got Moose some really nice ones made up with the title. So
Very sick.
hell of an event. Girard, Ohio. Check it out. It's Youngstown. One of the biggest toy shows in the country. Can't wait.
All right, is that it?
Yeah, where's Collusion?
Henderson, Las Vegas.
Oh,
the night
yeah.
before the
We were
Super Bowl.
just talking about this to John Space Carlo. Like, the travel's going to be
The travel
expensive.
is insane.
Yeah.
Yikes. Yikeski.
Yeah. But
Oh, boy.
built-in audience because the whole world will be there.
Go to the
Well,
nerd
the
while you're
thing is
there.
that
Home
it's
Alive
an
10.
hour away
Yeah,
from
oh, yeah,
Vegas.
that's not close. Are you red-eyeing?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Sick.
So I might miss it. I mean, people are probably coming in, and I'm leaving.
Right.
Yeah,
That's right.
definitely,
All right, guys. Well, that short episode this week, but not a lot of news. So
Yeah.
blame the news.
We're out of time.
Join the community at MajorMarks.com and get access to exclusive content, behind-the-scenes footage, and become a member of the Major family.
You get bonus episodes on our careers, wrestling figure history, and exclusive interviews with our friends and legends in the business each month.
You also get early access to YouTube videos and, of course, the weekly podcast ad-free and breaking news updates.
Brand new shows featuring
Oh, baby.
and you. Each month, you can interview someone in the wrestling business with the Captain's Log.
Also, buy, sell, and trade in our exclusive Facebook community where people have become friends in real life.
Certain memberships include merch like monthly trading cards and quarterly mystery gifts.
Become a Major Mark and join MajorMarks.com today.